Ooh, fuck. They got me, partner. Well, it happened, guys. The people who are so hostile over some non-existent character's hair have bit back and have kicked me all around the room. They picked me up, threw me against their knee, snapped my spine, and beat me with a metal chair. I don't know how I'm ever going to recover from this. I came home this evening to notice that my video about the Red Dead fans crying over John Marston's hair video actually got some interest. Not much, but the targeted people did notice it. Our favorite sharpshooter, Hatriot, actually responded. And he's actually kinda coherent, unlike his tweets when I supposedly took him out of context. Hatriot's username is Retarded Chromosome. I actually kinda like that username. Good on him. This vid is okay, but you really put some things out of context. For example, when I said that my cousin can't tell the difference, it's because John and Arthur share the same clothes and hair, and that alone makes them blend. Their ambient facial features are also shared. You should have put John from Epilogue next to Arthur for comparison. Didn't expect me to appear in the vid. In the end, I get your point of view and I get it. But for me, I was actually hyped for RDR2 mainly because it was rumored to have John as a playable character years before release. I am a John Marston fanatic, and how they handled him in the epilogue makes me go nuts. By the way, the hair and outfits for playable John are in-game. Modders are now finding hashes that work on him, so it's only a matter of time until we lock his original hair and outfits. So let's break this down. The claim that I'm taking him out of context is just wrong. The entire thread started off with somebody making fun of the want for John's hair. You then responded by crying. You broke down and started throwing a temper tantrum on Twitter. I read it verbatim. Like it or not, you're the one who did that. Yes, John and Arthur do share clothes. It's because if you make a purchase as Arthur, you can transfer it over to John. What's so hard to understand about that? What's the issue with that? How does that make them too close? How do you mix those two up? Even Epilogue John still looks different to Arthur unless you try to make him look close to Arthur. You can make him look pretty damn close, but there's still going to be differences. You're a John Marston fanatic, and that's fantastic. I like the character too. But there comes a point where you have to accept the fact that this is not a real person. This is a fictional character. And out of all the ways they could have fucked up his hair, they did it like this. I mean, come on. At least he didn't turn out like this. I mean, big emphasis on this. It could have been a fuck of a lot worse. Or hell, he could have had dreadlocks. That would have been jarring, don't you think? Modders are finding the hashes so you can use his pre-epilogue clothing. That's fantastic, good for you. Unfortunately, you can't access that in a normal manner. That's Rockstar's fault, but hopefully you guys get what you want. I understand that you love this character and you really want him to be the best he can be, but at the end of the day, annoying people can be funny, being obnoxious can be funny, being an asshole can be funny. But if you don't like people disagreeing with you, you shouldn't put your opinion out on the internet. And when those people disagreed with you, or just that one guy, I mean, when that one guy disagreed with you, you should have just accepted that and been done with it. But you and your friends had to tell him that he was an asshole and that he was stupid. I'm not a big fan of Sonny Evans' content. I think his content is pretty boring. But he has every right to have that opinion, and for you to go after him and make fun of him? Just over some fucking hair? Come on, buddy. Take a seat. Favela says, "You're annoying and sound annoying." Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoy my voice. Saint Bunny comments, "Extremely biased and out of context. Get out of this platform. Smiley face." Thanks for the suggestion, Saint Bunny, but I'm gonna pass. Leah Keller comments, "Hey Rogue, at 157, why'd you leave out the rest of the image? The part of the image that shows Red Dead 1 John has his hair back. The part of the image that shows John's hair goes from dark brown in chapters 1 through 6 to jet black and a brand new fixed hairline that is no longer receding in the epilogue. Back to his normal dark brown hair color with his hairline back in Red Dead 1. Rockstar showed us before the game came out that it was usable. I can't be fucked to go look back and see if I made a mistake, but if I did, I apologize. I shouldn't have done that. I'll try to do better going forward." Rockstar left images in with mission pictures. They even left his scalp in version 1.0. Want to know what they do? They lie, then ignore us. You've seen how many people wanted it in Rockstar's livestream a few weeks ago. They literally had to switch cameras each time they died because they didn't want Fix John's Hair posse to show up. And the narrator girl got pissed off when even one of the players on stream mentioned it, not asked for it, mentioned it. Leah, they probably got upset because you guys are crying over some fictional fucking hair. When did they lie about the hair, by the way? Because something changed in the pre-release version before the final release? Cuts happen all the time in games. When Rockstar does it, it's a cardinal sin? It's such a minor thing. Get over it. Oh, by the way, it wasn't just people who wanted John's hair griefing Rockstar. Hatred only gathered 2 to 3 people who joined him. Everyone else griefing Rockstar were on their own. You saw the chat, right? They all wanted the hair. All they care about right now is Red Dead Online, so of course they're not going to fix it. But we still want to try. At the very least, they can fucking fix his hair color. Rockstar support agents have given multiple responses from "it's a design choice" to "we're working on a fix" to "restart your console." They're clueless and basically just do whatever they can to make you fuck off. Regardless if those people were on their own, you guys passed around a petition to get the hair back that was eventually posted on the GTA forums, where the thread got destroyed by hostility from your group. Your group of people destroyed that thread, and the moderators banned a bunch of people for it, and they deleted the thread. If you guys weren't being hostile, this probably wouldn't have happened. Like I said, I understand wanting John's hair fixed, and it's okay to want that. It's okay to have a petition, but to be hostile, that's where you gotta draw the fucking line. I hope they do fix his hair. I'd love to see it back. But to get mad at Rockstar support because the support representatives can't talk about certain shit? Really? Everybody knows that support agents for big game companies don't really have much say in the industry. You're not talking to the people who handle the actual updates, you're not talking to the people who work on geometry, you're not talking to the people who handle patches. These are support agents. They're customer service representatives. They can't do shit for you. They're just there to make sure you feel good. The lack of communication and inability to give us a simple item that already exists within the game files is retarded. Oh, should I mention how John's NPC outfits are actually usable if you use a save editor? Yeah, NPC John is the same model as Epilogue John, with a different face texture and hair. Real Bandicoot on Twitter found out that John's NPC outfits are usable if you find the correct hashes. But hey, when they finally add John's hair to multiplayer and continue to ignore single player, no one will care, because at the end of the day, it's just hair, right? I addressed the NPC outfits earlier with Hatred, but yes, it is just hair. But you can't really say that nobody will care if the hair is exclusively in multiplayer because clearly you care. That's kind of some strange logic there, buddy. Not sure what you're trying to prove. At this point, it's not even about the hair. It's about Rockstar lacking any ability to communicate with the player base aside from their shitty showdown modes and promotions for online. They prevented us from getting John's clothing in single player and are slowly adding it to online. They recently just added his pants and yellow vest to online. Anyways, I'll just leave this here. I just thought I should let you know that way more people want the hair than people who don't. They're slowly rooting the epilogue and using their cut epilogue content to add to online, because they need those gold bar purchases, boy.
Oh man, that post gave me tuberculosis, Dutch. I'm not doing too good, boy.
It is about the hair, because you're still crying about the hair. Rockstar is not obligated to give you that haircut. They're not really obligated to do shit. It's hair, and we all knew their focus would be on the shitty online component. Why are you shocked? I honestly doubt that most people want his hair back. I honestly doubt that most players are even aware about the situation with the hair. And I honestly believe most people probably don't give a shit because it's a video game. The world is kind of a fucked up place, and John's hair is pretty low on my list of things to be worried about, and it should be like that for you as well. Oh, and for the record, don't buy gold bars. They are a ripoff. But we aren't done yet, let's go to Twitter. To the person who said that, I literally love you. You chose the right words, and I'm 100% sure the uploader read it and pretended he never seen it just to avoid the truth. I wouldn't be so sure about that. The comment they screenshotted is the one we just read through. To summarize this video, drink some hair tonics, piss babies. I'll see you degenerates next time.